All right, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet another video. And today, listen, there have been a ton of sneaker releases throughout 2019, and with all those shoes dropping, you know, you're gonna miss out on a few, and I definitely have this year. And I kind of wanted to make a list of the top 10 shoes that, you know, I wasn't able to get. Some of the shoes that I would probably have on my Christmas list if I had one, because I mean, I don't even make those anymore, for real. So today, yes, my top 10 sneakers of 2019 that, well, I need a delayed W on. And if you haven't peeped the on feet video, I will make sure to link that down below if you want to check that one out after this one. So listen, let's not waste any more time. Let's hop right into the list. And you know, all these shoes every weekend, 4 to 5 releases, this, that, raffles, apps, drawings, all this crazy stuff. It's just so much going on in the world of sneakers in 2019, and it's going to continue in 2020. So let's get into the list.
Ayo, bucket hat like I'm Gilligan. Hit Wallace, I just ordered a color limit.
Now, first up at number 10 on the top of the list, I have the Aime Leon Dore New Balance 990 V2. I just gotta say, simplicity, color blocking, materials, I feel like they just killed it with this New Balance collab. And New Balance has had a lot of good collabs over this year. Luckily, I was able to have the Bodega joint sent to me, so I do still have both of those pairs. And I think something unique with New Balance sneakers is that with that dad shoe, chunky shoe, whatever you want to call that trend coming back, the New Balances kind of fit right in there. It's like they were somewhat ahead of their time. Plus, made in the USA, the quality is there. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll ever own this pair because the resale on this one is kind of crazy, you know what I mean? So for number 10, Aime Leon Dore and New Balance, I think they had one of the hardest releases out of this year. And if I didn't have the shoe on this list, I would have looked back on it and said, wow, why did I not toss that one up there? So that's number 10.
Milking the cow, what all you niggas uttering, churning the butter, sensitive niggas crying, stepping in puddles in the Lucianos, niggas, come on.
Now at number 9, and just to remind y'all, this really isn't in any kind of particular order, but I would say my number 1 is definitely my number 1. But at number 9, we have the Nike HyperAdapt Huarache. I mean, when we had those auto lacing sneakers, the first ones I'm forgetting the name of, then you had the HyperAdapt BB, and now we have more of a lifestyle sneaker with the HyperAdapt Huarache. Me personally, my favorite colorway is definitely the OG yellow one. I think that's the best colorway that's dropped so far. And the auto lacing, I mean, is definitely a flex, because when you put them on and you just step in them and they just go zzz, that sound, you just know you're stepping into the future. So I was not able to get this shoe, but I would say definitely one of the coolest and best sneakers of this year.
The team I'm assembling, you trembling, we in a circle huddling, fumbling.
Now at number 8, I mean, this is one y'all gonna expect to be on the list because I never actually got around to copying a pair of these, and that is the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low. I think one of the big things about this shoe that kind of got people to look more at the Jordan 1 lows. I know there's some people out there that were already kind of copying lows, but you know, it really wasn't on a lot of people's radar. And I feel like Nike and JB knew what they were doing, having him do a low. And I guess having people look at it other than just, oh, well, it's not a high, I don't care. Oh, I can just put those lows on, throw the jeans over the tongue, and they look just like a high. You can't even tell. I remember when I posted a picture in my Shattered Backboard, the OG, somebody asked me were they the actual lows because they were covered up. So it gives you the same look and at $90. But you know, these ain't gonna cost you 90. Now these gonna cost you, you know, a few bucks more. But yeah, at number 8, Cactus Jack, Travis Scott, Air Jordan 1 Low, pretty clean.
We coming and tackling your empire, it's rubber crumbling. One nom, shit is humbling.
At number 7, let's take a trip back to 2012. When the Zoom Rookie Galaxies dropped. This year, out of nowhere, they brought them back. This shoe right here, I know nowadays, like, you know, the hype is died down on foam posite type sneakers, penny type sneakers like that, but back in 2012 when these dropped, these were crucial. Anyone that remembers the All-Star 2012 pack remembers all those different shoes that dropped, LeBron's, KD's, the Flight Ones, the Kobe's. It was just a ton of energy behind that release, the Galaxy Foams, and then of course you can't forget the Galaxy Zoom Rookie. So this one just had to be on my list. I thought it was really cool for them to bring this one back, and for those of us who weren't able to get them back then, maybe the price would drop, maybe it wouldn't be as high as it was back then, and you could easily, or I guess not easily, but at least access the shoe at a lower cost. So them bringing back the Zoom Rookies, I definitely gotta give them kudos, salutes for sure. I don't have this shoe. Am I gonna cop it? Maybe, but I just know it'll probably sit around in the box.
I'm a fucking jumbotron juggernaut. You a Jeep? No, you're not. New balloon, watch it concave on the skateboard.
At number 6, we have the CPFM Blazer. Again, I think it's really dope for Nike to throw stuff like this on the Nike ID, have it so you can make it your own, your custom collab sneaker. I think that's dope. Now, I've already ranted and raved about how they did the release of the Air Force Ones with them canceling orders, doing a weird not really restock. It was an era, then canceling all those orders. So y'all know where I stand on that. But I think CPFM definitely has some dope releases this year. Another one that's not really on my list because I thought they were dope, but I wasn't super pressed for them, but definitely the CPFM Vapor Maxes. I just want to make sure these were on the list. I do have, well, I guess I could have just saved those for honorable mentions, but well, there you go. But at number 6, CPFM Blazer, really dope. A lot of colors, a lot of combinations, and kind of a weird, unique shoe too.
Don't do surfboards, I don't ride waves. Been around forever, Murray's pomade, nigga. Been like a decade, yeah.
Now at number 5, I have the Sacai Blazer. You guys know how much I love them LDV waffles, and I think the Blazer is a strong shoe as well. And I don't think the prices are too crazy because I kind of like that white and gray colorway. I may end up copping those. I almost threw the waffle again on this list and just include some colorways that I wasn't able to get, but you know, delayed W's are on the way, and y'all will see that when y'all see that. So at number 5, Nike and Sacai with the Blazer. I mean, the Sacai's, they had a super strong year. We're just hoping that next year they do not overdo the waffle. As of right now though, we don't know of any more Blazers that might be dropping in 2020.
Hey yo, keep it buck, I switch it up, you niggas don't, that's why you stuck, I needed 7 figures.
Now at number 4, a shoe that we have seen tons and tons of time, and we're gonna keep seeing them tons and tons of times into 2020 is the Air Jordan 1, but one that I wanted to go ahead and just, you know, make note of was the patent leather UNC Air Jordan 1. I think that this is one of the most fire ones releases of the year. I did cop the Obsidian ones, the all over leather joints, but I still think that the patent ones hit a little bit harder than those. I guess the more interesting thing is just to see how long can Jordan keep recycling colorways on the one, very, very similar colorways, and have them sell out every time. I guess everyone is, well, most people, let me not say everyone. A lot of people are fans of the ones and they'll just kind of take whatever they can grab. But you know, how many UNC ones are we gonna get? How many black, red, and white ones are we gonna get? How many black, blue, and white ones are we gonna get? And you know, last year I talked about the Union ones. I think that was a good way to kind of flip it, switch it up. Definitely one of the best sneakers of last year. But I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. And yes, I did see those disco ball ones. I'm gonna save those for another video.
Bad yellow bitch, look like pimple pus. Bad chocolate bitch, look like Lionel Knuckles. Y'all got too much baggage and I pack like Louis trunk.
Okay, so top 3 territory. Where we at? At number 3, I'm gonna put the Desert Ore Air Max 90. Now that's gonna confuse some of y'all because I actually did manage to cop a pair a little early. I did a review, but it is a size 11.5, and I ended up selling them just because they were just too tight on the toes. They were not comfortable to wear. Even my OG Off-White 90s are 11.5, but I don't want to let go of those and then try to buy a new pair because I have worn them like once or twice. So although we had to let these joints go, I still think it's one of the dopest Off-White shoes to drop all year. You know, the Vapor Streets and the Waffles, you know, I was trying to give those a chance as well, but once they came out, them shits is pretty basuda. So the Desert Ores at number 3. Again, you know, they kind of could be changed with some of the other shoes on this list, but that's just where I got them at for right now.
Luggage double C, Emeralds double V, Uni-T, but the sweater vest is me. Lemonade, elderflower with the rose.
Now at number 2, we got another hype beast, off-white sneaker, whatever you want to call them. The MCA Chicago Air Force 1 and off-white collab. That baby blue with the silver swoosh, it seems simple, but that colorway in person pops. There's just, when you see it, you know it. That blue is just, your eyes go straight to it. And I've definitely kind of contemplated maybe going ahead and copying myself a pair. But I got another sneaker that's over a decade old that's, I think, is pretty dope as well. And I will be making a video on those soon. They are a baby blue sneaker, and that's all I'll say about those for right now. Now, of course, we need to get into number one, but I did want to run through some honorable mentions real quick.
Only read up, I'ma spit it with the bro. Yeah. I wanna do.
Now, the first shoe we're going to talk about, and one that I think people really slept on, was the Mocha Air Jordan 3. This was a shoe that came out a long time ago that we didn't really think would come back. It did come back. It sat around, and honestly, I placed an order on Foot Locker for it, but I think I had like 25 or 30% off. And basically, they just never shipped my order for like 3 weeks and then told me they were out of stock. But if I walked in any Foot Locker 3 weeks after Mocha's dropped, they were in stock. They just didn't want to give them to me for the price that I had got them at. So this is one that I probably will be getting next year. I do need to go ahead and get rid of a lot of stuff in my room. I'm about to try to sell more stuff, get rid of more stuff on Bulls Bodega. So that's what we're going to be doing. The next shoe, the red carpet LeBron 7, one of the dopest LeBron 7s in my opinion. I'm really hoping that they bring back the Christ the King LeBron 7. That one I'll probably end up copping. After that, we have the Reebok Question crossover. This is another one that more than likely next year I'll probably add to the collection. Then Reebok has another one with the Answer for an Ice Cream collab, coming with the colorway of the OG board flips. These was fire in my opinion. I think Reebok and Ice Cream kind of killed it. I mean, I'm just wondering if they're going to bring back the board flips. I mean, we already got the colorways, we got the Ice Cream collabs. I would not be surprised to see the board flips next year in 2020. And then the last shoe I have is the Yeezy 700 V3 in the Azale colorway. I think they're clean. I like the colorway. I like how they look, and it looks super comfy. And it's a Yeezy coming out at, I think the retail is $180, so under $200. This is a shoe that recently just dropped. It was kind of limited, but I feel like if you just wait, which is what I'm gonna do this time, I'm gonna wait and just see if they do restock or have a wider release, because I think that's what's gonna happen.
Niggas like, act your age till you tripping. Pushing 30, but the skin say different. Well, if I act my last deal, I'm probably 12.
Now at number one, numero uno, this is a shoe that I never thought they would bring it back. They brought it back this year. And again, this is another one of those shoes that I might just have to, you know, spend that shit, pull the trigger, and cop a pair. And that shoe is in fact the Dornbecker Air Jordan 6. In my opinion, the best Dornbecker shoe out there. I know a lot of y'all gonna go crazy with that one because there's a lot of dope Dornbecker shoes, but to me, the 6 all over blue suede, gold accents, the clear bottom, the quilted gold guts on the inside. I mean, the Dornbecker 6 it's a crazy shoe, bro. So at number one, if I had a Christmas list, my number one sneaker would be the Dornbecker Air Jordan 6. You guys let me know down below what would be the top 3 sneakers on your Christmas list, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, hey, what 3 sneakers did you miss out on this year that you would like to have? I'll make sure to check in on y'all down in the comments as I always do. But listen, man, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and also, man, make sure to drop a like on this bit. But that is it, man. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah blah. Of course, I ain't got no shoes again, so BulletRC, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Chime in down below in the comments, man. Drop a like, all that good shit. I'm gonna see you on the next one, man. Peace.
Niggas on, niggas set up live, then they hurt theyself. Niggas cheddar bob, footers on the gas. I ain't letting off, every car's gas. Pissing Greta off, and they group B in the leather soft. And I knew